welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa and I'm so thankful and grateful to have you here watching my channel today. Today we're going to go ahead and talk about the importance of negative emotion. So go ahead and hit the like, the subscribe button, and go ahead and comment because we are going to jump right in. So today I want to talk to you guys about negative emotion and how powerful and important it is. Now I know this is something you're probably thinking, hold on, negative emotion? Does she mean negative emotion? Yes, I do mean negative emotion. And you want to know why? Because I believe negative emotion is actually the key to manifesting the life of your dreams. Why? Because without negative emotion, you would not know whether you're in alignment or not with that which you desire to receive, achieve, or accomplish. So, let me tell you how powerful negative emotion is and why. So, the first reason that I believe negative emotion is so powerful is because one, it's an indicator of an imbalance or the fact that you're out of alignment with that which you desire. And that is because when you feel negative emotion, you are out of alignment with your inner being. And you being out of alignment with your inner being tells you specifically that you are out of alignment with that which you wish to achieve. And when you're out of alignment with that, it's so much harder for you to get from where you are to where you want to be, which is why it's so important to lean in to that negative emotion. And here's why. The second reason that I believe negative emotion is so powerful and so important is because when you lean in to negative emotion, that is when you can see true, lasting, and incredible success and improvement in your life. When we try to run away from negative emotion, hide from negative emotion, or resist negative emotion, it's going to continue to come up in your life. And that is because negative emotion is usually trying to teach or show you something. And the only way for you to, get past the lesson that it's trying to teach you or to, understand whatever it is that it's trying to indicate for you is for you to lean into it and to ask those important questions that you need to ask your inner being as to why you're feeling that way. Because when you're feeling those negative emotions, you are here and your inner being is somewhere farther from you. And in order to come back together, you have to get on the same page and figure out and ask and listen to that voice within that's telling you something is out of line, something is out of balance. And when you really take a moment to get centered, to place your hands over your heart and just really ask those important questions of why am I feeling this way? What is this emotion trying to tell me, to teach me? Why is this triggering me? Whatever it is that has triggered you, why? When you ask these questions and you remain quiet, you don't try to force anything to happen, and you just surrender, you can experience some very powerful healing and cleansing that can get you, so farther in your journey and so much more deep into that enlightenment that you're trying to achieve than you could possibly imagine. Because when we put that resistance on the emotion that we don't want to feel, when we put that negative, connotation with the negative emotion and we notice it, but not only do we notice it, but we give it a negative meaning, we then make it have to come back for us. And we don't really get to keep going past it or ascend or whatever it is that you want to call it. So it's important to lean in. Now, the third reason I feel like it's so important is because when you lean into these emotions and you realize that they're actually not negative, you're just kind of giving them a negative meaning, it can really transform your mindset and transform your life. Because when you realize, okay, that doesn't feel good, I'm not feeling happy, or that triggered me, you can really like up level yourself to the point where once you figure out what it is that emotion or trigger is trying to teach you or show you, you can completely transcend it and not be affected by it again. So when I say lean in, It doesn't just mean, sit there and feel bad and don't do anything about it. Like I said prior, it's about asking those questions, those important questions, and really trying to get to the root of why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. And once you do that, it's about sending love to the part of yourself that is feeling those negative emotions. Because when you realize that there's so many facets of your person, of your being, of your body, of your mind, of your soul, you can really then begin to live on such different states of consciousness. And when you become so stuck in that 3D state of mind, that duality state of consciousness where it's like this is good and this is bad, it can be kind of hard to manifest or achieve the life and the goals and the things that you want to achieve. But when you realize that this is all working out for you and every single intricate detail of your life and thing that's happening and going on is actually for your benefit, as crazy and as hard to accept as it may seem sometimes, you can really just bring yourself to levels of happiness and levels of consciousness that you honestly just wouldn't even realize existed prior to actually doing the work that is required of you to get there. So my biggest thing was that I used to always be afraid of negative emotion when I first started this journey, because I knew that when you put out negative emotion into the world, you're going to attract that back to you. So it was like, I'm feeling bad, I'm feeling upset, I'm feeling whatever. I need to hurry up and feel good so I can call in more abundance, more positivity, more good emotion, and more positive stuff to me. But what you don't realize is you're actually creating resistance when you don't deal with whatever those emotions or feelings are trying to tell you. They're your key out. They're your key to the doorway into your success, into your vortex, into your heaven, whatever you want to call it. Those emotions, those negative emotions, are your key. So if you want to experience real positive and impactful growth in your life, in your spiritual journey, in all that you're trying to do in this life that you're living, it's really important to lean in. Lean in, and not just lean in, but ask the questions. And not just ask the questions, but send love. Send love, and don't judge that part of you that's feeling that way. Don't place a negative meaning on it. Don't be like, okay, this is me being negative. This is me feeling bad. There's a reason you're feeling that. And it could be something from your past. It could be, something that was not allowed to kind of move through easily, that got stuck there. And now whenever it's triggered again, you feel those emotions even stronger every time because it wants to move through, but you're not allowing it to. So it's about allowing that emotion, that trigger, whatever it is, to just move through and go and ascend on and go into love and light, because that's what you are. You are love and light. You are nothing but positive energy. And so when you feel negative energy, it feels so uncomfortable because it's not who you are. So I'm going to leave you with really lean in, ask questions, and send love to the part of yourself that is feeling negative emotion. Because when you do those three things, you can see such incredible and impactful change in your life, such positive manifestations in your life, and achieve a level and state of consciousness that you couldn't have even thought possible before dealing with that. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this brought you value. I hope that this can be something helpful for you in your life. And if you like this video, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell button so that you can get notified every time I post. I love you guys, and thank you again. Don't forget to shine bright, reach for the stars, and don't ever forget who you are. All right, my loves.